Greetings, YouTube. Sun's going down. I want to make a quick video after Charlie just, I don't know if you can see this, but look at his paws. He just went in the mud, so somebody's going to have to get a bath today. And what about you, little guy? Oh, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. Charlie, you're a dirty boy. Anyways, a couple of highlights here. I'm just going to do a couple of snippets on some issues that are plaguing the airwaves. One is the Duck Dynasty thing. You know, now I'm going to tell you right up front that I'm not I don't watch Duck Dynasty. I never have. You know, I have a good feel for what it is, and the only reason I don't watch it is because I'm just not really a TV dude. But other than, like, you know, Netflix and that kind of thing. And maybe they got it on Netflix. I'll check it out. But, you know, everything that needs to be said, I think, about this travesty of free speech, even though it doesn't qualify as a violation of free speech because it's a private corporation and all this other bullshit. That being said, man, oh, like I said, everything's been said about it, but I wanted to throw in just a little bit on the topic, which is, you know, we need to start holding people accountable. When I say we, I mean, this is way past due. All of us need to start holding these idiots accountable. This whole overused term of gotcha society, but it really is. I mean, you know, the liberals live in a fantasy land of cutting their noses off despite their faces. They actually hate conservatives so much, and conservative traditions, and anything that has to do with Christianity, because Christianity is like a conservative-based religion, as I see it. You know, they are more concerned with, like, yeah, we fucked them over. Never once either being able to or willing to or even mentally capable of understanding that, you know, when it's on your team, that's a great victory for you, you dumb fucks. But what happens when it's the other way around and we start fucking banning certain people from certain areas and we use the same arguments, you know? That wasn't very well articulated, but I think you get the gist. If not, fuck it. So, I know you guys will leave in a second here. Look how cute they are. Charlie, look at Daddy. What's this? Look. He always refuses to look at the camera. He hates it when I videotape. Look how cute. Look at him look away. He hates it. Look how cute. Look how cute. I want to kiss you. Oh, you want to bite me? He hates it when you sniff his face. That's why I do it. No. So, oh, bud, he's a good boy. But look, you know, the guy don't like, what the fuck did he say? Something about gays, that a vagina looks better than an asshole. Who the fuck could argue with that? I mean, you know, that's his right, you know, and, you know, for you gay people out there, you know, do your fucking thing, man, but quit shoving it in everybody's goddamn face. You cannot ever force or mandate people to accept anything. I can't force people to accept my beliefs, but I can make fun of them when they don't, just like you can. But this whole, you know, we're gonna fucking force people out of jobs and shit, and what was this other dude? The hypocrisy runs rampant. All the things that the liberal mainstream media fucking idiots say. You know, President fucking Obama making fun of retarded people, talking about the Special Olympics. The left never said a fucking thing about that, not that I'm aware of. And, well, what should they have done? He's the president. Well, he should be in jail if you really want to know the truth. Not for that, but for fucking inventing and twisting laws around. But that's another video. Yeah, there's that. And there was another thing I wanted to bring up, too. The fuck was it? I thought I had two fucking subjects. Hang on. Let me pause it and see if I can remember it. My memory is completely fucked. I don't remember what the hell it was. So I'll just add something to this Duck Dynasty bullshit. Somebody posted a picture, and then I kind of added to it on my Twitter site. Follow me on Twitter, by the way, at Airborne80. A-I-R-B-O-R-N-E 80, capital A. But anyways, they posted a picture of this monkeyish looking president of Iran, Ahmadinejad, or whatever his name is. And it was interesting because it talked about how this guy, like, they behead, stone, and hang gay people in that country. And he gets invited to speak at universities by liberal professors and all these other tyrants that are fucking up the young minds of our country's children, youth. Charlie, stay by Daddy. Where are you going? Hey. You know, and then here we got a Duck Dynasty dude that's, you know, follows a religious belief and exercises his freedom of speech and gets fucked for it. Listen, liberals, you are on the wrong fucking team, okay? You need to understand that you're on the wrong side of history, and dragging down the country is called a Pyrrhian victory. I've talked about it before. That means you may win, but you're going to fucking lose in the long run, you dumb fucks. Quit destroying everything. Oh, I know what I was going to talk about. It just came back to me. Anybody look at see the news? I just saw it today. I was a little behind the times, I guess, about the nativity scene on Guantanamo in the mess hall. Apparently, according to some fucking shitty attorney.
You ain't gonna believe this shit.
You wanna know how ADD I am? The last clip on this video was like 3 or 4 days ago. Alright, so, you know, what can I say? But I'm able to pull this off. Alright, so basically what I was talking about was the nativity scene at Guantanamo Bay. The deal was some of the Marines there complained about it. You know, that it was kind of a violation of their own religious beliefs or whatever. And so the Marine Corps commandant or whoever's in charge over there, you know, took the nativity scene down. Look, my point is this. You know, it's the same thing I was talking about with the liberals that want to destroy anything that is even semi-traditional. Where is the victory in that? And, you know, if you really want to impress me, you Marines who pulled that shit, if you want to impress me, you know, the ACUL, or what the fuck are they? I have to edit that. The ACLU, you know, ACLU is notorious for going after the Christians. And let's be honest, man, the reason people go after Christians and complain is because Christians aren't beheading people. You know, I mean, talk about some weak motherfuckers. If you really want to stand by your convictions and you really can't stand it when people, you know, put a cross up on a mountaintop in California, near San Diego, that's been there forever since the World War II or whatever, and you want to go after them and force them legally to take it down, why don't you go, you know, find a mosque or something, or some sort of a Muslim thing that's on public property, and you know, raise a little ruckus with them. I don't think that's going to happen. Anyways, here's the other thing. Because I took so long to post this, I just found out that the Duck Dynasty thing, you know, the channel relented, and they're going to go ahead and air. No surprise there, right? It's all about money. But nevertheless, my points and questions still stand. I've drugged this one into the dirt, man. LMS Tactical out. Look around. Now, just because you don't see people looking don't mean they ain't peeking out the windows. So you got to assume you're being watched in this day of big sister and brother they're watching. Man, they got drones out there trying to look for dog pooper, and they'll pick her up or a human being. I know they do.